Hey guys, what's up? I just realized I haven't made a video in a while now, and I thought, hey, since I haven't made a video in a while, why not make a video about my Colorado trip? So, yeah, so that's what this video is going to be about. So, I went to Colorado about almost a month ago. Yeah, almost a month ago. And it was really fun. It was like a life-changing event for me. And it pretty much told me, like, God is telling me not to be selfish, as I pretty much was before I went. So, our group that went, which was our youth group, which is just like a bunch of group of teenagers that want to get to know God. And, so, we sponsored a child, and I have no idea how to say her name. I think her name's like Ayani, I think her last name is Sunshine. I'm pretty sure it's Sunshine, I'm not sure. I don't have the pamphlet for it, my youth leader does. But, so yeah, there was like a lot of walking. Oh my god, so much walking. It took us, whoa. Sorry, that was fly right past my face. I think we walked about 50 miles? Almost 50 miles, it depends, like, on, like, where you pretty much went. We walked almost 50 miles just for, like, from, like, our food place to the Lincoln Center, and the Lincoln Center from, like, our cafeterias, like, I think, like, at least a mile away, and it takes us, like, a half mile to get to our food from our dorm room. So we had to walk to our cafeteria like 3 times a day, and then to the Lincoln Center 2 times a day, and then back to our dorms, so like 4 times. 4 times. So yeah, there was a band there named Never Found, and sorry, I heard somebody. And they're a really good band. Like, I'm wearing one of their shirts right now, and I have a bracelet on. So yeah. I have the bracelet, it's the black one, and the pink one's also from there, and the other black one, all 3 of them are there. And, yeah, they were a really good band. You guys should look them up on YouTube. They're called Everfound, and they're a group, it's like 4 brothers that are Russian, that came to America when they were younger, and they formed a band group, and they're a Christian band, and they formed a band group to, like, for like their version of telling the world about God. And yeah, they're really cool. The drummer accidentally signed my shoe because I asked him to sign my shirt, and he did. It's like on the back of my shirt. But like I'm like, hey, can you sign my shirt? And I guess it sounded like shoe. And so he's like, yeah, sure, and he bent down, he was like signing my shoe. I'm like, no, my shirt, not my shoe, I said my shirt. He's like, oh, I'm so sorry. I'm like, oh, it's fine, like, now I have a famous one and an adult one. So, yeah, and then, like, when I went to go get my poster signed, like, a few days after, he was, like, the first one to sign it, and I'm, like, giving him the poster, and he's signing it, and I'm like, hi, I don't think you remember me, but I'm the one that you accidentally signed the shoe for. And he's like, oh, I still feel horrible about that. Then he started busting up, and it's like, I still feel horrible about that, like, I ruined a white shoe, and they are white. Well, they're turning gray, but they're really white, and I use it for band. And I'm like, you know what, it's totally cool. Now I have like a famous shoe and a really dull one now. And he's like, oh, okay, if you look at it like that. And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. It's like, alright. And then his brother Nikita really scared me because he came out of nowhere. And, well, I thought I heard David coming back. He's my cousin. So like, he was like across the room from like where I was, and then I'm like handing back this girl's phone case because she was like getting her phone case signed too, and this was after Jan and Ruslan signed my shirt, and And I'm like giving it back to her. I'm like, I can't find the lead singer Nikita anywhere. And then like right when I turn, he's this close to my face. Like he's this close to my face. And he really scared me. He's like, hi. I'm like, oh, he scared me. He's like, yeah. He's kind of scared me too because he like flinched a little. He's like, whoa. So yeah, and then like before I got anything signed, I was talking to Ruslan, and we were just having a conversation while we were waiting for our food, because this was like during lunch, and I kind of felt bad asking for like their signatures, because I was like kind of interrupting their lunch, but they were like, it's okay, like it's fine, but I still felt kind of bad. But yeah, we were just talking for a while, and then we got our food, then we went back to like our tables and ate. Then I got their signatures, and yeah, it was really fun there. There's actually a video on YouTube called Infection FMYC 2014, and you can see like some photos and like a few videos from like our experience over there, and there was a lot of inside jokes that not a lot of people will ever get unless you're in the conversation listening to us and talking with us, like hoopla or wombo or justice or yeah, stuff like that. So people were really confused when we were shouting out hoopla, and that really sounded like big. It was like a monster truck just went past me actually, like okay, that was weird. It's like we were walking down the street and see like a big group of people one time, and we were like hoopla, and we're like hoopla, I guess, and we like all ran away, and it was really funny because we're like, they don't get it, and they still responded to us. It was weird though, but still, yeah, it was really fun though. And yeah, so there was actually a donut war too, like 3 in the morning, and like I was actually scared, and I didn't get hit at all, kind of, like she aimed at me, but I dodged, and like I was really scared. Like I started to shake, because I actually do get the shakes sometimes, but this was like fear shakes, and I'm like, guys, I'm tired. I didn't do the quotes, but I'm like, I'm tired, so I'm gonna go back upstairs and not get hurt and go to bed. So I went upstairs, like I was about to go leave, and Jennifer, which is like a girl from my youth group, she's like, Emily, do not tell Mrs. Lyndon Smith any of this, like whatever happened, do not tell her. And I'm like, why would I tell her? I'm gonna get in trouble if I tell her. Like, use your brain, Jennifer. I'm like, but I didn't say that, like I said that in my head, but because I don't want to get yelled at by her, because she's really mean to me sometimes. And so I'm like, yeah, okay, fine, whatever. And then I went upstairs, and I couldn't fall asleep because like it's like 3 in the morning, and I had to wake up at like 6 in the morning just to go to breakfast. It was like 3 in the morning, and Kelly, my roommate that was with me, had to have Grace with her because it was a long story, but Grace was also sleeping with us. They talked the entire night, so I only slept for about an hour and a half. Wow, no, yeah, it sucked. And yeah, if people here know that like South California, I almost said Carolina for some reason, South California is in a drought, and Colorado felt good because it was raining like once a day, so that felt really good. Like we even got in trouble one time because we were outside when it was raining, but it was like drizzling. We're like, seriously, this feels good, like why are we in trouble? And we're like, because Colorado sometimes gets like tornadoes or hurricanes or something, and they're like, the sirens went off, you have to go back inside. And I'm like, we're like halfway to the rec center to go swimming, and it was still really warm out. We were going to the rec center to go swimming, and they have a giant pool there, so we were like halfway there, and like a staff comes up to us and we're like, you have to go back inside right now. Oh my gosh, it's raining, you have to go back inside, the sirens went off at the rec center. I'm like, but we're almost there, why can't we go? Because the sirens went off, you have to go back inside or something. And we're like, okay. Then we like turned back and like walked back to our dorm room, and nobody told us that the sirens went off. and like we were actually allowed to go back outside, and like then we were allowed to go back to the rec center. Nobody told us any of this, so people that were in the dorm room, we were like trapped in there. Well, we thought we were. We were like stuck in there the entire day, and it was stuffy, but the lights were turned off. It was stuffy in there. It was uncomfortable. There was a lot of people in there, pretty much. That's why. And a lot of girls and guys got really bored, so the girls got their makeup, and they're starting to do makeovers like in the study hall, and the guys were like, oh, this seems like a good idea. So a lot of guys got makeovers. I'm like, oh my god, this is horrible. Like, a guy gave Grace a makeover one time, like this one time, and he put like the eyelash shadow under here because he thought it was eyeliner for some reason, and she looked like a rejected Lady Gaga. Oh my gosh, she looked horrible. But I did a guy's makeover, and he was excited for some reason, and I fixed the girls because the guy that was doing hers was like too afraid to poke her in the eye with the eyeliner, so he put it like under here, like right here or something. I'm like, no, I'm fixing this. Come here, I'm fixing this. And this is horrible. Like, he did an okay job, like with the lip gloss and the blush and all that, but not with the eyeliner. I'm like, you know what? I'm fixing this. You look fine with everything else, but not your eyes. I'm fixing your eyes. She's like, okay, thank God. And her name was Emily too, so we bonded kind of over that. And so yeah, it was kind of weird to give a guy that was excited for this makeover. But I'm like, hey, I'm gonna give a guy a makeover. Like, it'll be fine. Like, I'm not gonna do a whole lot. I'm probably just gonna do his eyes and give him a little blush. And then, like, the guy came over to me. He's like, I want to do it. I want a makeover. I'm like, you're so excited. Like, you're more excited than me. Like, why are you excited? Like, it was weird. So he's like, but I don't want to do it in public. So, like, we went to a private room that was still had like a lot of doors open from it, and guys walked in and were like watching him. We're like, why is she putting eyeliner on you? And like, he wanted me to. Like, I just wanted to give a guy a makeover. He just like volunteered himself. But yeah, it was horrible. Yeah, and then like I couldn't finish it, and I only did one eye. I'm like, oh, I feel so bad. You're uneven, because we had to leave for the Lincoln Center for like our chapel. He's like, you know what? After the Lincoln Center, we meet right back over here, and we're gonna redo my makeup. I'm like, okay. So like after the Lincoln Center, I went up to my room to get all my makeup, came back down, and I found him inside a study hall room. And I knock on the window. He sees me. I'm like holding up my makeup bag. He's like, yes, yes, yeah. And he's like, makeup time, makeup time. I'm like, you're so excited. No guy should be excited about this. Well, it's weird. It was weird. But, yeah. Sean, like, he doesn't even go to my youth group. But I met this one guy, Sean, and he was friends with the guy I was doing makeovers with. And I'm like, okay. I did Xavier's makeover because his name was Xavier's. And I'm like, I did Xavier's makeover. But you could barely tell because I only did his eyes, and he has like darker skin. And I only did his eyes, and I put on a little bit of blush and CC cream to get rid of the bags under his eyes, like I do right now. I can't get rid of them right now, honestly. And he's like, really? Oh my god, I need to see this right now. I'm gonna take a picture. And like, and even his cousin was there, like Xavier's cousin was there, and he like totally took a picture of him. And he's like, you could barely tell. I'm like, I just told you, I didn't do a whole lot. I put like eyeliner and eyelash, like bent the eyelash curler on it. Oh my god, I'm getting really creeped out. There's like a white truck that keeps on passing me, and he's looking at our trailer. Oh my god, I think it's a truck from earlier. Never mind. Oh, I think my thumb just fell asleep. But yeah, it was so weird. He was so excited about that, and I think that was like the last day of it. Yeah, so this was pretty much my Colorado experience. It was raining a lot. That was awesome. I got a great experience. We got to sponsor a child. I got to find a new band named Everfound. It was great. And so yeah, question of the day. What was, or when was, your last camping trip? Was it at a college site, in the woods, by a river? I don't know. Mine was at a college site near the woods by a river. So mine was all of the above. So yeah, put it in the comments below. I love you guys. Bye.